Hey guys, welcome to my stream. Today we are playing Disco Elysium, and this is kind of a weird indie game where I actually skipped the first 5 minutes and decided to stream. You're a detective in the future that's kind of like the past, alternate reality, and you wake up in your underwear. You gotta get your clothes on, and when you get your clothes on, you have an internal monologue. So it's more something you just have to experience. So right now, I went downstairs after having a conversation with a disco dancer upstairs after I left my crappy apartment. I'm downstairs now, and oh, I managed to find all my clothes and both shoes. And also, there is an archetype, three that you can pick from. You can also create your own. My guy's archetype is charismatic. He knows people. He's not very strong or very smart, but he knows how to interact with people. So I'm going to try to use that to my advantage. And my guy doesn't even really know what type of cop he is yet. That's how wasted he got the night before. So sit back, enjoy, and I'll try to keep my commentary to a minimum. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna say, something tells me you don't like me, when the cafeteria manager refuses to look at me.
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
So not only am I a cop, but I'm also a hero? You're being sarcastic.
Am I? Or did you ride in, take the body down, solve the murder, and not trash my hostel room?
I'm guessing I didn't do any of those things?
You're right, you didn't, and it's only taken you 3 days not to.
3 days. What have I been doing all that time? Have you seen me around?
No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
He looks down again and keeps plucking at the bird. Something tells me you don't like me. Look at the stuffed bird. Are you the bartender? Oh, look at the stuffed
A
bird.
competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it.
See, that voice right there, and there's slight variations of it, are your inner thoughts. Sort of, I would say, the universe talking to you. It's kind of interesting. You'll get used to it.
Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. Something about it makes you feel bitter.
What happened to the bird? Can I help you with that? Say nothing. Did I do that? What happened to the bird?
Look, your buddy is over there.
He looks at the doors, where a man in a bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
What do you mean by my buddy? I'm a cop. I talk to whomever I please.
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
Are you the bartender?
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
Understood.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We'll leave him alone. Oh, okay. This game has an autosave mechanic that I did not know about. The door is bolted. A sign reads, "Kitchen reserved for personnel until 1300. Or 13 o'clock for you wise guys out there. I already searched this area. This drunk guy right here, he had some headache pills next to him. I took the pills. I tried waking him up, but my guy's too weak. So I wasn't able to shake his shoulder hard enough. Who's this lady?
Hello, sweetie.
Aw, Grandma.
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
The cryptozoologist's wife? This guy in the bomber jacket. My buddy.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You.
Me?
As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why?
Hold on. Who is he to me? Shake his hand, don't shake his hand. Hold on, who is he to me?
He is your half-brother.
My half-brother? Alrighty.
Hello.
I'll shake his
I'm
hand.
Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name.
Oh, guys? I don't know my name.
This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize.
Conceptualize. I don't really know my name. Okay, so to conceptualize, I have a very low chance of succeeding, only 28%. This cannot be retried. I will say nothing.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
You mean him? Nod towards the cafeteria manager. Yeah, I just talked to him. No, I haven't. There must be some kind of misunderstanding. You're taking me for someone else. You mean him?
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right?
Scene out back?
It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
Yes, the police. I'm aware. I'm a policeman. What interviews? I have, yes. I haven't. What interviews?
At the 57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface. Prepare the field, get to know the players.
He
You don't do
gestures
that?
with his fingers.
Maybe it's not an inter-district practice.
Yes, the police. I'm aware. I'm a policeman. I'm gonna be honest with him, guys. I haven't.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case.
Okay.
Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
What? Dead body? I don't like dead bodies. Look, man, you know. Yeah. No? Completely. Dead body?
Mm-hmm.
No.
So, the body is still in the tree.
Well?
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Thanks, empathy.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight.
Ooh.
We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
What if I told you I'm not really a police officer? How can you be so sure I'm from the police? But I can't remember anything. What were we supposed to do again? Let's get going then. I'll say I can't remember anything.
I can see you drank last night and the night before.
Well,
And that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse.
I appreciate
If you
that.
need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our #1 concern.
A painkiller would be good about now. This thing is pulsating with discomfort.
You know, I got some headache medicine from that drunk guy at the counter we saw for a second.
The best cure for a headache is, of course, morphine.
Of course!
They won't have that. So cigarettes will have to do.
Well, let's get going then. Or maybe... What if I told you I'm not really a police officer?
We all feel that way sometimes.
Ah.
There is no such thing as a police officer, I'm afraid. What remains is that there is a dead body in the tree. Someone has to figure out who put it there. If we don't, no one else will.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket has folded up his newspaper and is now tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's been waiting for quite some time.
How can you be so sure I'm from the
I
police?
was sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the citizens' militia on your sleeve and on your back.
He points to my jacket. Well, he got me there.
I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities aside. I'm not from the Inspectorate General.
Inspectorate General? You said insignia, these white rectangles, you mean? Inspectorate General?
Internal affairs. And I'm not them. I'm from criminal investigation.
You said insignia? Points at sleeve?
Yes.
But they're just white rectangles.
They're not just white rectangles. They bear a halogen watermark with the letters RCM and a pattern resembling the street grid of Revachol West.
Revachol West.
I would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage. But again, it's none of my concern. I just need you to do your job.
But shouldn't I have a badge or something? Checking my pockets.
You mean you don't have a badge?
Well, it was on me when I woke up. It was not on me when I woke up, or pretend I found it. I have a badge, I'm a policeman, and I have my badge. It wasn't on
Losing
me.
your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I would advise you to locate it as quickly as possible. But getting the body down should still take precedence.
Got it. And what were we supposed to do again?
Talk to the manager. Then we go out back and take the body down.
Alright, let's go.
After you.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
Now that, obviously, gang, is just the tutorial agent. That's not your inner thoughts or the cosmos or anything. That's just the game talking to us. Can I talk to this lady first?
Hello, sweetie.
The elderly woman turns to you with a smile.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Who's Sweetie?
Why, you are, officer.
I'm no Sweetie, look at me. Maybe I am.
And have you found anyone to be sweet to?
No, I'm done with mating rituals this time around. I don't know, wink, maybe I have. And she's somebody's wife. I had once, wink twice, but then I lost her. I don't really want to talk about this right now. I think I'll do the mating rituals.
The mating rituals aren't the good part, sweetie.
Her eyes
I
shine
know
with
it's
gentle
none of my
compassion.
business, but you look like you need someone to take care of you.
What? I can take care of myself.
I suppose all of us do at one time or another. I don't know what I'd do without Morel.
Must be your husband. Or her wife. It's totally possible.
You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
Her eyes glitter over the rims of her glasses as she looks up, smiling.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
Yeah. You seem to be in a chair. How do you like to roll with me? Ha ha, get it? Roll. I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't know where I am or what I'm doing or anything.
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad.
Her eyes follow your movements with some concern.
She won't judge you, no matter what you say.
I drank so hard I forgot literally everything. I hope you're right. I hope it's not too bad. Yeah, I'm blowing this whole thing out of proportion. Forget I said anything. I hope you're right.
You know where we are, right?
What? Well, the Whirling in Rags cafeteria? It's on the Keys. I don't really know. Some seedy hotel, a war zone at the edge of the world. We're dead, haunting each other. We're ghosts. I'll go with the logical one.
That's right. And where is the Whirling in Rags cafeteria itself located?
She got me. The edge of civilization, in hell, we're all in hell. I have no idea.
We're in the city of Revachol, dear.
Revachol. She flashes you a worried look. Okay. Honestly, I don't know diddly squat about Revachol. What kind of place is this?
How would I even begin to tell you? Revachol is the most beautiful city in the world. We're fortunate to be here, you and I.
Well, clearly she's never been to Los Angeles.
I haven't seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so. Revachol is a rare jewel. This city used to rule the world, though it has seen better days.
There's a pause as she studies your expression. You must look quite lost.
Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes?
Now, gang, I do think it's the spring of 51, but that might be 2051. Or even 3051. I have no idea. Or, it's definitely not 1951, I don't think. I could be wrong. It's the year 973. All I know is we are approaching the end times. It's a bad year in my late 40s or 50s. I don't even know how old I am.
There. The year is 51, and spring has only just started.
Oh, look,
I'm
we got a
sure
clock
there
now.
are better days ahead.
The lieutenant studies you, rubbing his chin.
Uh-oh.
I'm beginning to suspect that you might indeed be completely adrift in this reality, thinks the lieutenant. How can it be that bad? Never mind. We're in this now.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
Some kind of democracy, maybe? I'd like to think it's the dictatorship of the proletariat, but something tells me it's not. Our leaders are fierce warriors who traverse the plains on steeds. Civilization cowers before us. We are governed by intelligent machines that perform calculations to determine the freest market. Everyone hustles and grinds like a badass visionary. Radios are being used to control people's minds and distort our perception of reality, concealing our true masters, foreigners and women. Cop. We are living under a cop regime. Where I'd be in charge and make all the rules. I'm gonna go with... Now, obviously, I think radios is a metaphor for today's state of being with social media and television. But this is the summer of 51. So, some kind of democracy, maybe? Also much like today?
Nope.
Damn.
Sadly not.
Of course not.
Revachol is what's called a zone of control, under an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition.
My
we
God.
have no government of our own, and what democracy we have is market-driven.
There's no government. How can there be cops? I don't even know what to say. I'm so disappointed. Yeah, how can there be cops?
Oh dear, this is troubling. You really ought to know that, being one yourself. There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution. But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone.
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
What's this revolution you mentioned?
A defeat, I'm afraid.
Yikes.
The people of this archipelago tried to build something new, something different. The rest of the world didn't like it, so they came and ended it. This was 42 years ago.
What does it have to do with there not being any cops? But I'm a cop. Whatever it was hasn't stopped me.
Of course, sweetie. I really don't know how to explain it better.
I'm just a poor woman, she thinks. What do I know of these things? And how can I help you?
So how did I do?
You didn't do too well, dear.
Yeah, whatever.
It does look like you're having trouble remembering things. History and places. Remembering reality, in a word. It's very odd.
Yeah, your reality.
A sigh. The lieutenant buries his nose in his notebook.
You writing stuff down about me?
Maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary, so I wouldn't worry too much.
She means this sincerely. Worrying won't do you any good.
Who could tell me more?
Someone more educated in sweeping matters. Maybe you should ask.
She turns to the lieutenant.
No, I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective.
Yeah, well, I thought you were my half-brother.
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are educated. Though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez.
Martinez. Sorry, gang. Just had a lot of a yawn. Okay. You seem to be in a chair. How do you like to roll with me? You seem to be in a chair.
Yes, dear. I'm a paraplegic.
Ah, shit. What's a paraplegic? Could I become a paraplegic? I'm sorry it was rude of me to mention the wheelchair. Let's move on. Proceed. Thank you for clearing that up for me. Let's move on. Could I become a paraplegic? What's a paraplegic?
It means I can't use my legs. I was in an accident some years back, injured in the line of duty, as they say.
Were you a tightrope walker?
Nothing so extravagant, dear. Though what young girl doesn't dream of soaring over a crowd?
Why did you do that?
I was a training and development manager at a rapidly expanding mail-order shoe company.
Shoes?
You'd think it would be a safe job, but I had to be everywhere, and, well, once I happened to be under some faulty scaffolding.
Uh-oh. I think I know where this is headed.
I was lucky. This was almost 20 years ago, and I was compensated exceptionally well. One can only dream of such payoffs nowadays.
She runs her hands over the chrome wheels of her chair. Oh, okay. Could I become a paraplegic?
I hope not. Although the work you are doing for all of us is quite dangerous.
Her eyes glimmer with admiration as she looks up at you. Well, I am a disco cop after all.
Towering over her in your insignia, you make her feel safe.
Nod grimly. Someone has to do it. Maybe it wouldn't be so bad, hanging out in a chair, playing pinball. I'm not so sure I should be in this line of work. Someone has to do it.
But not you. You're volunteering.
Oh.
So thank you, sweetie.
She calls me sweetie one more time, I swear to God.
So you volunteered, sometime in the past, for the beatdown and hell of bullets? So very you.
Well, thanks for clearing that up. And you know what? Overall, guys, it's pretty rude of me to mention the wheelchair.
That's quite all right. I'm used to people asking questions. I know they're thinking about it anyway.
True. So true.
There is no bitterness in her voice. She accepted the curiosity her condition inspires a long time ago.
Hello. Welcome to the stream. Disco Cop. Let's see here. There's no bitterness in her voice. She accepted the curiosity in her condition. Let's see here. How do you like to roll with me? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Get it?
Whatever do you mean?
I want you to be my wheelchaired partner in fighting crime, ridding backyards of corpses, catching sequence killers. Nothing. I was thinking of lyrics to a song. Wanna roll with me? I feel like I'd be insulting her with the first one, and possibly the second one. So let's double down.
Sequence killers? Oh my. But I think you already have a partner, sweetie.
Yeah, well...
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
Well, maybe if you called me sweetie every now and again. Kitsuragi. That is your real name. Kim, of course. I forgot I had you. I know, but there are also side mystery sequence killers and forays into the paranatural. You're probably right, Kim. Yeah.
It seems to me that you lucked out with your partner. He has the look of an upstanding officer of the law. Someone you can lean on, and, sweetie, you are looking unsteady.
All right, gotta get going now.
Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
She gives me a small wave. Bye, Granny. Alright. What does this guy want?
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right?
The lieutenant
You run
glances
this place.
into his little notebook.
Yes.
He responds tersely.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
Hey! He still doesn't know my name because I haven't told him yet. The harbinger of ruin.
What?
Nothing. I just wanted to see what happens if I say that. Now I do.
What is this? A joke to you? Is this what you get when you call the police now? This guy? We've been waiting for a week here.
Sir, I understand your concern, but we are here to do a job. And for us to do it, I need you to stay calm.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, stay calm.
For a moment, the cafeteria manager fidgets under the lieutenant's gaze. Then he gives in.
I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while to call us. It was you who placed the call, correct?
Okay.
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
He looked behind a pile of coasters, finds a slip of paper, and hands it to the lieutenant.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only
Jamrock.
sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective.
Who, me?
Mm-hmm. I have everything. You?
Oh, you mean, do I have questions?
Yes, he means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would?
Oh, excuse me. Mr. Agitated. Where exactly is the body?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
Yikes, who's they? Okay, and how do we get there?
That's
then?
easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then, to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
True, yeah, the Franco-Congelian.
Does he want you to feel guilty of making that hole? It's implied in his voice.
Who killed him?
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
Yeah, well, did you
What
kill
are
him?
you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him.
Yeah, that's what a killer would say.
Suddenly he tenses up. Blood is being pushed to your muscles. You should hound him on this. Hound him hard. The prey drive says.
Okay, guys, obviously he didn't do it. I'm not gonna hound him. I gotta resist my urges.
Oh, thank you.
Now, where did Sylvie go?
She went away because none of your business.
She pertains to the coming apocalypse.
Does she? Maybe she does. Maybe she pertains to the apocalypse. Sylvie is not here because I asked for her number. The dead body out back didn't help either, but it was mostly me. I hope you appreciate that.
Alright. That's what happens when you hit on women. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Well, the ones you work with anyways. He opens his little notebook at the cover. The number is safely tucked away in a small pocket. Mystery solved?
Is it? Because I thought you were supposed to be investigating the lynching, not my employer conduct.
This stuff gets on my nerves. I am a feminist.
What?
That's right. If there's one thing I know about myself, it's that I am a total raging feminist. I'm not a feminist. I just want to see the look on your face.
What are you, a chauvinist then? Ha!
Well, alright, that's all.
Let's go.
Alright, got 30 XP.
Not so fast, Mr. Feminist. You owe me 130 real.
I beg your pardon, I'm a chauvinist.
No one is saying the multi-pattern necktie you found tied to the ceiling fan can talk. No one. It must be merely imagination.
My necktie?
But
Let's bail! Time to push the eject button! Sounds like a responsibility! You don't like those!
True.
no, don't listen to him. It's madness. Just talk.
What's real? Oof. Okay. 28%. What's real?
Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130 real.
Real. Yeah.
The IIR, or Inter-Isolary Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means you owe him some money.
By real, do you mean some form of street cred?
No, you don't owe me street cred. You owe me money. You owe this establishment 130 real.
Well, I'm fresh out of real, but I do have a lot of street cred. Yeah.
Who does that clown think he is? Arrest him!
Yeah. Necktie has a good point. You're under arrest.
No one is saying that! No one is saying that Ty can talk! That would be ludicrous! It's just that you should arrest him. It would be wiser. He wants to take your money.
I'm not comfortable with this. I'm going to agree with the tie.
The lieutenant looks at you tugging on your garish tie. He puts his hand on your shoulder.
If you don't have the money, it's okay. None of us are in this for the wages.
True.
That's cop 4. I haven't offered to pay because I don't have any money either.
Well, what do I owe this place for?
Let's see. 3 nights at a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real. Then there's the window you annihilated. The hole in the window was the first thing I saw when I came to work. So don't try to tell me you didn't. That will be 40 real in damages.
And that's 100.
Another thing you've annihilated is half the bar. You've run a tab of 30 real. Actually more, but we'll round it down to 30 for your hard work maintaining the stability and order of Revachol. That's 60 plus 40 plus 30 equals 130 real. And yes, real is still money.
But what exactly is money? I mean, what is it exactly?
What are you, a philosopher?
Well, I might be. Since I woke up, I've had trouble remembering even the most basic concepts of reality. No, I'm just getting my bearings.
Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room, or 8 bottles of potent blend, and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really.
Interesting. Where do I get it from? Why do I need it? Proceed to show him the coins you found. Is this money? I did find some coins earlier. Proceed, but don't show him the coins. They're yours. Is this money?
Yes, it is.
Count them and give them to him. That's 10 plus 20 equals 40. I'm now down to 90, right?
No, you see, that's 40 cents. Cents are a form of currency 100 times smaller than the real. I'm not even going to take this. Come back when you have 130 real.
100 times smaller? But that's horrible!
It is.
He stands silently looking at the coppers on the counter.
For a moment, his antipathy is overcome by compassion for the sheer smallness of the money.
Alright.
He demonstratively suppresses a world-weary sigh.
What happens now?
I'm sorry, but he has to pay.
I'm not gonna
I
arrest
can't let
him.
him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, then...
Officer, maybe you are better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away.
Isn't there somewhere else I could stay around here? I don't have a home. I don't remember where my home is. F this place. I'll take my chances on the street. I'll see what I can do. I don't have a home. I don't remember where my home is.
Officer, you really need to take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car. Call them. Ask for assistance. We have to get this investigation started now.
Okay.
Good luck.
Pay for damages. The man wants to say something, then thinks better of it. Good luck.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
I really don't remember.
But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
Up on Marvel Hill?
Why did you say that?
These are just synapses firing. It doesn't mean anything. The name must have some meaning for me. Lieutenant Kitsuragi, do you know of a place called Marvel Hill?
No. But isn't that an expression, not a place?
Oh, an expression.
A saying. Up on Marvel Hill, a great high place. One that is impossible to climb back to.
That doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
Wonder if I could trace my way back, or I'll live in a dumpster. I don't care. F everything. Hobo cop. Maybe I could trace my way back?
You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment will appear.
I sure hope so. Okay, I think... This way, maybe?
Yes?
Oh, tell me about the case.
What do you want to know?
Literally anything. Would you say this is a mysterious case? If we're from different precincts, why are we on the same case? Actually, I have all I need. Literally anything.
Maybe you can tell me what you do know to help me narrow it down a bit.
I know literally nothing about it. Only what you told me
Do
before.
you want me to brief you?
Brief. Yes, that sounds good.
3 days ago, the RCM Emergencies Desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate. During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute.
Wait, does the briefing say who the victim was?
A security guard or worker of some sort hired by Wild Pines. This was just hearsay from Martinez, of course. We need to find out the truth.
Well, why didn't we know anything about the caller?
They didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex.
Why hide themselves?
There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that.
Hold on. And the RCM is...
That's us, the Revachol Citizens Militia. We're the police in this city.
Okay. Let me just make this perfectly clear. Our job here is to find the killer?
That's right.
Ah! See? Big brain. Can we go over the preliminary info again? No, it's okay. Well, sure.
You mean like a brief? Do you want me to brief you again?
No.
There's no reason to wing anything. If you didn't get the brief, that's okay. I did. 3 days ago, During that time,
Yeah.
the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller didn't...
Mega
Okay, then.
cool. I've heard enough.
Was there anything else you wanted to know?
Would you say this is a mysterious case?
No, it's not a particularly mysterious case.
Why
The
not?
deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that.
I was thinking something otherworldly might be involved, something supernatural. White male in his 40s. What more do you need? Personally, I think labor disputes are very mysterious. Okay, so the case probably isn't mysterious. But could it be sexy?
There was some interest in this case at my station, but not for the reasons you have in mind. You seem to wish there was a...
Cut this boring stuff off immediately. You know what this case is about.
Maybe there's a young woman involved. Are you sure there's not some sex angle we could be considering? Oh, I guess that settles it then.
Yes, it
Maybe
just
there's
so
a woman
happens
involved.
There's a beautiful, blonde, 19-year-old woman at the heart of this case. A rich one, in fact.
Yeah.
Part of a murder sex cult.
Wow, that's really sexy. Mega sexy. It doesn't have to be a cult. It could just be a sex murder. It doesn't have to be murder. It can just be sex. God. Well, I think my guy's a little bit of a fiend. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Not like me at all. Let's see here. It doesn't have to be a cult. It could just be a sex murder.
That's commendable. Was there anything else?
Well.
He's basically challenging you to sex it up with some lurid twist. Don't get right into it. Sit on it a bit. Then hit him with it.
Yeah. If we're from different precincts, why are we on the same case?
I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
What?
His disdain is clear. This man would not use such an expression otherwise.
What do you mean?
You don't know? I assumed you were in on it.
I don't remember being in on anything. You know what I'm on? Retrograde amnesia.
Better still than an imbecilic cop-off.
Cop-off?
It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. If you want my take, ask me after we've inspected the victim.
You should tell me now. This seems relevant.
Later. Was there anything else you wanted to know about the case?
Alright.
Good.
That's all for now. Alright. Convince Kim there's a sexy dark mystery twist in this case. We have a 58% chance. I'm gonna go for it.
Only banal things strike you.
Damn.
At the core, you're a very banal person with a very small soul. One you should be ashamed of. It's no wonder the soft one doesn't want it back. It was right to abandon you.
No. I think you should know that I can't remember anything.
No response. He just arches his brow.
I feel like I must repeat this. I don't remember anything. There was heavy drinking involved.
Have you tried concentrating on something other than your personal affairs?
There is a sudden, harsh edge to his voice, like he's tired of hearing about your personal affairs.
But I'm completely lacking in basic information about even this organization we're in. Can you help me?
Fine. We should get through this day first. Off hours begin at 9 p.m. If you're still having trouble then, I can give you an orientation.
Alright. And what's wrong with personal affairs?
Not a fan. It's just the nature of lieutenancy.
Alright, so what should I concentrate on?
Try work. The case at hand. It can work miracles.
Well, I'm afraid this is a medical situation. Fine. I'm just gonna say fine, let it be.
Focus on other people's troubles, not your own. That is a relief.
Your heart beats twice like a fist. The serotonin deficiency makes your teeth clench.
Thank you, oh wise man.
The lieutenant blinks, his mouth slightly open, and his body motionless. A microsecond passes. passes.
Excuse me, I was lecturing you. I shouldn't have.
That's right.
You should consult a medical professional if you feel that you need help. You can use the radio in my kinema to call your station's Lazareth.
There's a lot of words there, gang.
This habit of dispensing wisdom has been brought to his attention before. He will not think less of you for lashing out. He is trying to curb it.
I feel like I must repeat this. No. Okay, forget
A
it.
moment passes. The lieutenant glances at the sports watch on his wrist.
I want to talk about you.
Me?
Yes,
I don't
you.
see how my life is pertinent to the investigation.
We'll work better together if we have more rapport.
That's a fair point. All right, for the good of the investigation, what do you want to know?
You're wearing glasses.
That's correct.
That makes him a binoclard. Completely uncopped material, if you say so yourself.
I didn't know they let binoclards become cops. I'm not gonna call them a binoc. Glasses are cool.
Are they? They are mostly just cumbersome.
You could use a good, normal pair yourself.
Oh, well. You don't look like other people around here.
That's because I'm half Seolite, or quarter. My father's father was from Seoul. So was my
Seoul.
grandmother, but from my mother's side. It's not an interesting topic.
What is Seoul?
It's a part of the world, officer. A
No
geopolitical
shit.
entity and a geographic division. I told you it wouldn't be interesting.
Okay, I guess it's not interesting then. You're only making it sound interesting. I still want to know more about Seoul.
You're barking up the wrong tree. I don't speak a word of Seolite. I've never met either one of my grandparents, and I've never been to Seoul. I'm a regular Revacholière.
Seems proud of them.
He's glad to have shut down your question.
Clearly. Tell me a secret about yourself.
No.
The lieutenant narrows a single eyebrow. Ask again.
Your brain sends the signal to your lips, but they refuse the order. Something is paralyzing them. You're pretty sure it has something to do with the lieutenant's eyebrow. The eyebrow is exercising psionic control over you.
Relation. What's happening to me?
Something the matter, detective?
This guy's got authority off the charts. With just the flick of his eyebrow, he's able to make you his thrall.
So what can I do about it?
Nothing. You better hope he doesn't abuse his authority. There's a lot of it.
I'm gonna silently scream for help.
If the lieutenant were an evil man, who knows what sort of havoc he could wreak. Fortunately, he is a committed officer of the RCM. He'll only use his powers for the good of the investigation.
Yeah, you say so.
The lieutenant relaxes his eyebrow, and you seem to regain control of yourself.
Alrighty. Well, no secrets then. Do you ever talk with yourself?
What do you mean?
You know, when you're thinking? Do you ever have conversations with, like, your brain man?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
So, how do you, tap the side of head? So, you're saying your brain never just chimes in with advice or warnings or anything?
I can't say that it does, no. When I need to think, I just use my notebook.
The lieutenant produces his small blue notebook and idly thumbs through a few pages. That's where his conversations with himself take place.
Ah, he doesn't have an internal monologue like big brain disco cop here.
You're super lucid, yet psychedelic. You don't need office supplies to connect to your nervous system. You're special.
That's right. Well, that's all for now.
Good. Let's change the subject.
You seem to be following me.
Excuse me?
What if I want to work this case alone? Beat it, you're cramping my style. Yeah, what if I want to work this case alone?
Detective, if I may be frank, you seem to be in a deranged state. You have trouble remembering things. You've misplaced your badge. I cannot let you act in the name of the RCM without supervision until you've regained control of your faculties.
Yeah, what are you trying to say?
So you're an unaccountable wreck who has to be supervised. You don't have to take this display of authority. You can disobey.
I know what the RCM is. But what if I need some me time?
Some you time? This is a police investigation, not a journey of self-discovery. You'll still have your evenings to yourself.
Okay, I'll leave the self-care for non-work hours.
Please do. We wouldn't want your regiment to spill over into the investigation.
Alright. So, for the sake of viewing pleasure, I'm not going to go through each conversation and talk, because, yeah, that's not, like, the most entertaining thing. So, I'm going to try to just keep it to one conversation, you know, go through the different plot points one time each. This is my inventory. I got a jacket, my tie, shoes, pants, shirt, jacket, no hat, no tools, clothes, items. So my psyche is a 5, my fitness is a 4, my intellect is a 1, and I'm not sure what MOT stands for. So my my goals are right here. I need to sing karaoke, report my missing badge, get a lowdown on reality. Gotta find out who made the phone call. I gotta pay for those damages, $130. And I gotta figure out this pissing competition. Apparently there's one between my precinct and Kim's. End of the day debrief with Kim at the end of the day. And I need to call my station and find out, like, where I live. I don't know. And other current health issues. So right now we're the lonesome long way home. We have a temporary research bonus, +1 encyclopedia. Factual memory returns. Research time, 6 hours. Guys, I don't know what any of this means. Problem. Let's rewind. Let's trace your drunken step back home. Jump across the raised channel bridge southwest of here. Fall over, get up, get off the asphalt in 20 minutes. Shuffle your feet through courtyards, scaring little children. Go under the great raised motor tract, the 881, until you reach Le Domaine Eminent in North Jamrock. The streets are frozen this time of year, caked with ice. Walk down Main to Perdition. There's a side alley there, and your footprints in the mud. Okay, I've internalized that. Holy moly. So there's quite a few days. I believe there's 3 or 4, or possibly 5 days. 3 to 5 days. And you learn more about your character, his past, and you kind of figure stuff out. So this is going to be interesting. I think I'm only going to do day 1 in this stream, and I might do the other days at another time. But this game gets pretty heavy. It's on sale right now on PlayStation if you guys want to check it out. Okay, moving on. We need to go outside. Behind the counter? Maybe this way? Oh. Well, here's that hole in the fence. Let me just look around real quick. Oh, that door's locked.
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
Oh my... Okay... Empty card.
This button looks new, but someone has removed the name card. Nothing happens when you try to ring it.
Huh. This button looks new. It's probably not connected yet.
Okay...
An off-key melody starts playing after you ring the doorbell. Then a woman picks up the receiver.
Kuno, please stop calling here. Grown-ups don't have time for your stupid games.
Who's Kuno? This is the police. Please open the door.
single beep indicates that the line has gone dead. You ring the doorbell, but no one answers. Just seeing the words Andro Orlando gets your hackles up. Its very existence is a threat to your masculinity, to say nothing of your hair.
Oh. Okay, boxing for young athletes.
All you hear is static, but no one answers the call.
24-hour window.
You ring the doorbell, but nothing happens.
Emma's fashion.
You wait for a minute or two, but all you get from the call box is silence. No one answers the call.
Taxi?
Looks like someone has melted half the plastic off with a lighter. The doorbell doesn't work anymore.
Slipstream?
You hear static from the intercom speaker. It sounds as if someone has picked up the receiver, but isn't saying anything.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Yes, hello. This is Tricentennial Electric. Have you come to place an order?
It's supposed to be Slipstream SCA. Yes, I've come to place an order.
My God.
The lieutenant exchanges a look with you.
Sorry?
It's you. My God. I didn't think I would hear your voice.
What?
It's a woman, and she knows you.
Yeah.
Your heart beats faster.
That's right, baby.
No, something's wrong here. Are you sure she's talking to you?
I'm gonna stand up straight. Yeah, it's me. Here I am again, crawling back into your life.
Michelle, just please.
Sounds like a ghost. Wind blows through your clothes and you feel detached from your surroundings. Inside the building, a cold memory hangs.
Why did you even call? I don't understand. You've been gone for months. I thought you didn't care.
Of course I care. It's just I've been going through some tough time.
Ever since I came to live here, it's been different. As if my mind's been wiped clean.
Same here.
A spot of static overrides her words. When she speaks again, it sounds like she's submerged.
It's so nice. It's so nice to be able to finally forget.
Forget about what?
She sounds like she's about to cry. The cold is deep under your skin, as if you were talking to someone who's 100 years away. Somewhere inside the building, water is flooding the cellar floor.
Oh God, please don't cry.
She doesn't answer.
Hey, are you still there?
Silence. The only thing you can hear now is static and waves washing ashore on the bay.
What just happened? I get it, you don't want to talk to me. No one ever wants to talk to me.
Another seagull passes by. It's getting cold standing here, staring at the silent call box.
Oh.
It must have been some kind of faulty wiring. We should maybe stop playing with this doorbell. It looks ancient.
Fuck.
You press the number sign on the keypad that terminates the call. 12 name cards on the call box read.
Okay, so this game has more of a rolling of the dice system, and I'm noticing that even a 42 or a 50 is not good odds. So I'm going to wait on Volition, maybe level it up, then come back here and try it again.
Silence. No one's home at Fortress Accident.
Revachol Ice City.
Silence. No one answers the doorbell.
Main hall?
Nothing happens after you ring the doorbell. They don't want to talk to you.
Well, yeah. Keep your opinions to yourself, okay, Inner Thoughts?
Silence. No one answers your call.
And I know everyone's been waiting for it. Actually, wait, that was the last one. Alrighty. There are balls inside. You can pick them up if you had a bag. Ooh. Hey, I might be able to recycle. Get some money. Who's this?
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open.
Chubby red cheeks. Smiling. I am the law.
I know, sir.
She stomps her feet to feel warmer.
Are you interested in a new and exciting book?
Is it okay if I ask you some questions?
Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books.
What's your name?
My name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. She's inside minding the register or organising the stock. Feel free to step in and browse our wares.
And you're standing out here in the cold because...
I'm signalling that the store is open. Otherwise people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance and biographies of famous people.
A sudden gush of wind turns the pages of the books on the counters. She covers her face, smiling. But she's cold.
You're cold. Can I help in some way? You should have a word with the store owner, maybe? Or I should. Such a good trooper you are. Already learning the value of hard work. I could help by brutally dismantling the free market. What? I'll pat her head.
Thank you, sir. I'm happy to help Mum out with the store.
She smiles and stands upright like a little soldier. What's your name?
My name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name... Feel free to step in and browse our wares.
Okay, I guess I will. Okay. Shouldn't you be at school?
I do my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running.
Is it going to school more important than this? School is stupid. You're lucky not to be there.
Mum says it's necessary to do both because it builds character. Mum says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life. You succeed.
How's the business going?
Mum says it's peachy. She was a little afraid at first. There's talk about this house being cursed.
Behind her, the window has been boarded up. You sense the boards creaking, twisting for a second, and some kind of doubt in her tense shoulders.
Cursed? In what way?
Cursed in the way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. That they all go...
Ass up?
I wouldn't really say it like that, but I guess so.
I don't think curses are real. It sounds rather serious. I should probably look into this.
We can go into the bookstore and ask about the case, but I don't see much more to look into here.
Yes. Please do also look at our wares inside. The postcards and board games are there, sir.
How does this curse manifest itself?
It does not manifest itself in any way. It does not exist. I liked it better when we were talking about whether it's appropriate to stand out in the freezing weather.
But Kim, the plasmic manifestations.
No such thing.
Anything else you wanted to talk about, sir?
Enough about the curse. For now. Wait, what do you know about the other failed businesses?
Nothing really, sir. Mum doesn't allow me to sneak around in the back rooms or the cellar. I don't really know what's there.
Alright. Enough about the curse for now.
Maybe I can tell you about some of our books instead.
What is romance?
It's the type of book where there's a rich lady and she has to choose between the good man and the bad man. Or there could be a story about a poor lady getting a rich man. It's about man and lady business, sir.
What about a poor man getting a rich lady?
It happens, but usually the guy gets rich in the process. Or should actually be rich himself, but has lost his family property unjustly, like during the revolution or something.
I see.
Those are unhappy books, for most of the pages. People sad about what they have lost, but then it all turns out just fine in the end.
What about when both the men are bad?
These are not very common. You can't have a choice between bad and bad. Nobody wants to read a story like that.
But what if it's written really well?
Well, maybe then it's fine. Maybe if the lady then decides not to pick either, because she doesn't need a bad man. Yes, that would be interesting.
What about when everyone is poor? What about a book where the man and... That's enough romance
Maybe
for
some
me.
about other books?
I'll see you later. Alrighty. Book about the future. The government reads your mind using radio technology. A book about Birodero culture. It promotes freedom and roaming upstream. Hold on. This book you don't really understand. If it seems important, what's this? It takes willpower to read the author's name. John Kaus from Iguania. This is a book about pate. A muscular man surrounded by flames. On the cover of that book. This book has a rose, pistol, and a half-naked dame on its cover. Romance? Erotica. But without actual erotica. You know what I mean? And we got another autosave. Alright. Okay. This guy's following me everywhere. What is this? Snow? Heap of snow in a wheelbarrow? Street sign reads, F the police. Excuse me? I am the law. Oh, I think this is his car.
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57.
And he's from Precinct 57.
Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet.
Let's open the door.
In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Kim, what are we looking at? What is this machine?
This is the Kupris Kinema, my motor carriage. You can use the toolbox and the radio if you'd like.
Motor carriage. Something bad with a motor carriage. A dark lump rises in your throat.
Do all policemen have such cool motor carriages?
The Kupris motorcar does provide most of our patrol vehicles, yes.
What's the sinking feeling I have with the words motor carriage?
Nothing. It's probably nothing. Forget I brought it up. Please proceed with the carefree lollygagging.
Okay. Okay, but what? Let's look around
In
the
the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a radio on a hook, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Let's pull out the pull-out toolbox.
A metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work is work.
Red-tipped pry bar, rubber-handled chain cutters, hand-cranked flashlight. Let's take the flashlight.
It's robust, weatherproof, and well-made. Police issue, blue. Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss.
And chain cutters.
The handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap, go the cutters in your hand.
And the pry bar too?
The pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand. Heavier than you'd think. Cold and heavy. Like truth.
That's right.
You feel like you're reunited with truth once more.
Mm-hmm.
Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids.
Okay.
The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook.
Let's pick up the radio.
The frequency tableau lights up and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens. Radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Lieutenant?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st Precinct here. I'm putting him on.
That's me. Come in, dispatch. Come in, dispatch. Come in, Delta 10. This is Firewalker. Copy. Hi, this is Alice. Hi, Alice. This is the officer from the 41st. Nice to meet you.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Connect me to a civilian, Sylvie. She may have reported a murder.
Of course. What is her number, officer?
Kim, Garrett give you Sylvie's number?
Yes, hold on. Her number is 005 1944 298.
Received. Hold on, officer. Hold on, officer.
Okay. Start slapping a marching rhythm on my thighs. I'll just wait.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi slowly begins to tap a little rhythm with his right foot. Quite a lot of time has passed.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you.
It's about time.
Yes, hello?
Sylvie, a female voice greets you through static. It sounds like she's a million miles away from here. Hello, this is the police calling. I have some questions for you about your last days at work. Sylvie, I believe we've met before. This is me, a detective from the Whirling in Rags.
Oh, right.
She recognized my
Hello,
voice
sir.
almost
What can I do for
immediately.
you?
What can you do from... Well...
You can hear resentment in her tone. She's not thrilled to be talking to you again.
Yeah, well...
There is no resentment in her tone. She wants you to ask her out. No question about it.
Well... You quit your job at the Whirling. Why?
You mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
Okay, did you leave because of Garrett?
What? No, why would you even think that?
Well, he told me. He asked you out. Are you saying it didn't happen? So you agree that quitting your job just because someone asked you out is an overreaction?
Please, don't bring Gar into this. It's none of your business. I already said I don't want to talk about this. You're messing everything up again.
You quit your job. Why?
You mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it.
You left
What?
because of Garrett?
No, why would you even think that?
Well, he told me he asked you out. Are you saying it didn't happen?
Please, don't bring Gar into this. I already said I don't want to talk. You mean, why
Wait.
did I leave the bar?
Why don't you want to discuss it with me?
Let's just say I left because I needed to get away from someone.
Get away from whom?
You know whom.
You think you hear a sliver of accusation in her words.
Uh-oh.
Don't be paranoid. She's obviously talking about someone else, not you.
You mean me? You need to get away from me?
I really don't want to talk about this. Let's just forget about this, okay?
Yikes. Oh, alright, well, wouldn't be the first awkward conversation I've had with a woman. But hey, I got 5 XP. Alright, I won't push you on this. Are you ever coming back to work?
Maybe, I don't know. I just know I have to take some time off right now.
Was it you who called the police?
No, not me.
But why didn't you call? Didn't a corpse behind your workplace bother you?
What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the union already knew about the corpse.
Okay, what does the union have to do with this? With anything? I meant us. You should have called the police.
No one calls the police. The union would get angry.
What do you mean by that?
What the union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
Okay.
Garbage.
Wait, Kim. I'm gonna lower the microphone. Is she speaking the truth? The union is the law around here?
Legally, no. In reality, yes. Martinez is de facto policed by the Dock Workers Union.
Words are not necessary to feel the lieutenant's discontent for the situation.
Okay. Tell me, why exactly did you let a corpse hang in your own backyard for weeks instead of calling us? Hold on a second. I am the authority around here.
Okay.
There we go. Now, why exactly did you let a corpse hang?
I didn't want to get in trouble with the others.
Others?
Push her further. Show her the error of her ways.
Yeah.
No, don't push her. It sounds as if she's about to cry.
Let me get this straight. You ignored the law to save your own skin? What others?
The other people who live around here. Local people. I didn't want trouble.
Her voice is resigned and weak.
What trouble?
You don't live here. You don't understand. Squealing is frowned upon here. Everything is dealt with, well, by the union, internally. Please, I just didn't want any trouble.
You ignored the law to save your own skin?
I didn't know I had to report it. I thought someone would take him down eventually.
The fucking nerves on her. Trying to hide behind weakness. You're a god. An angry but just god.
I'm a god. You report to me, not to the union. Is that clear? It's just a little late for tears, isn't it? Should have used them to summon the police. It's okay. Things happen. Not really your fault.
Yes, I know. It's just... Was there anything else?
Do you know who made the call?
No, sorry. I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires. People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the union's phone, or the one on the coast.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
Alright, next question.
Yeah, go on.
Do you want to grab a cup of coffee with me sometime?
No, absolutely not.
Oh. Okay. I think I got everything I need, thanks.
I do hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
Hold on. Wait, why does she see me? I got 83% chance. Let's do this.
Yes.
Yes.
You have obviously done something to upset her at the Whirling in Rags, when she was still working there.
Wait, before you go, you're mad at me, right? Tell me, what did I do? I can't remember anything.
I'm not mad, it's just... You were so drunk and so emotional all the time, and then the Skua thing happened. It just made me want to quit.
Skua thing?
The stuffed bird. The great Skua.
Ooh.
Threw it against the wall while screaming, "Fuck that bird," and laughing like a maniac.
Hey.
I think you said it had been giving you shit ever since you got there.
Sounds a lot like me. That doesn't sound anything like me. I love birds. Bitch bird got what was coming to her. What do I always do? Or why do I always end up screwing everything up?
It was a pretty bird. There since I started working in Whirling. I really liked her. You call her Scotty.
There's genuine sadness in her voice.
So you're telling me that I was the one who made you want to quit?
Yes, obviously.
Hey,
you were the worst client I've ever seen.
Oh.
And I have seen so many assholes in this place. I've had sailors fighting, union guys grabbing my ass, kids stealing booze. Once a guy was glued to the karaoke machine every night for 2 months. But you...
Go on. I want to know what I did.
Well, you were worse than all of them. Honestly, you were getting borderline aggressive.
Oh, yeah. Don't drink, kids. That's the moral.
Even about little things like not turning down the volume at 3 a.m. I even liked one of those songs you kept listening to on repeat. No more. I hate it now.
Hold on. Which song?
We Go On by the O.O. I can't listen to it anymore. You've turned it into a parody.
Sorry. I'm sorry about the song.
To hell with that song. Then there was your room. Your project. An experiment to see how bad it can get in there. I tried to send the cleaner.
This is so bad.
Threatened to make me understand.
Ah.
I had no idea what you meant. And I don't want to know.
Oh my gosh.
And then scream something about how you're a piece of shit human being and why does anyone even let you work as a policeman? That you'd fire yourself, but you can't even do that.
Sounds intense. That's it? That's not so bad.
And then I had to deal with your toilet. The one
Oh.
you clogged with police documents, causing water damage downstairs in the kitchen. I won't even mention you waving your gun around, harassing customers, threatening to sing karaoke.
Hold on a
threatening
second.
to kill yourself.
I need my badge. What police documents?
The ones I had to wrench out of your toilet.
What happened to them?
Damn it, I don't remember what I did to your damn papers. I don't remember every little thing I do.
Okay, resentment's giving way to the concern.
She's worried she might have accidentally done something bad. Then she remembers it's you.
Yeah.
Especially when there's a hurricane loose. It's your fault for losing them, not mine.
Something in you wants to immediately forget about this, as if there was a reason you threw them away.
Okay, I get it. I wasn't a very good tenant.
No, you really weren't. You were simply the worst.
I am truly sorry for everything. I was trying to show you the world of tomorrow, the great panic at the end. Well, you're the worst tavern wench I've ever seen. Girl, just loosen up a little, man. Don't you even party? Huh? I don't even know what to say. I am truly sorry.
God, I knew I shouldn't have brought it up. Just try not to call me again, and let's pretend it never happened.
But when I spoke to Garrett, it seemed like he thought you left because of him. Oh, yeah.
Wait, really? No, this is absolutely not true. I like Guard. I really do.
Didn't he cross the line when he asked you out?
No, I was actually flattered. I've always liked him. It was just bad timing. With the corpse and all that.
There's a pause. You can almost see her on the other side. The telephone cord coiled around her index.
I didn't know what to say to him later. Then you came and destroyed the place. So I left without explaining.
I can tell him.
Okay, but please don't mess it up. Please don't take out your gun or something.
What else did I sing besides the O.O.? I'm looking for a song.
All sorts of things. From disco, rock too. So much disco and rock.
Maybe you can help me identify this one particular song?
Which one would that be?
One that was really sad.
Sad?
It's part of my
I think
mission,
the one
gang.
you mean is the smallest church in San Sanz. Richard, that write-up.
Hey.
Interesting. You still have to find it, however.
Okay. Right. Thank you for talking with me. Take care.
You hear a sigh of relief on the other end of the radio. Wordless, the call breaks. Then, the already familiar voice.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
Please connect me to Sylvia again. It's called the 41st Precinct. I gotta report my missing badge. But maybe I'll find it later, you know? So maybe I'll just hold off.
57's over and out.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a radio on a hook, a pull...
Okay. We're gonna leave. You got anything to say? Alright, no. Okay, I think we gotta check out this corpse. But, I think there's 2 more people to talk to.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
You sound surprised.
We don't see a lot of police around here, that's all.
Well, I have some questions for you.
Of course. What can I help you with?
What is this F the police business?
Excuse me?
You don't understand.
She's uncomfortable. Maybe you should drop this line of questioning.
I'm gonna point to the street sign that says F the police.
Oh, well, I didn't write it there. I'm just sitting here.
It's alright, I didn't mean to startle you.
Okay.
Who are you exactly?
Me? I am just a gardener.
Cool, what are you doing here? Good to meet you, just a gardener. Another question then.
I am pleased to meet you too, officer.
Okay. Need directions?
Since the street sign's messed up? Okay.
I'm looking
What
for
do you
a
need?
dead body.
Oh, that...
She's
Okay.
relieved someone has come for it. Finally.
Where am I?
What do you mean?
I'm just sorry I don't know where I am. Just tell me where we are. Just tell me where we are.
We're in Martinez, sir. This intersection is called Roundabout North, I think.
What is up in the north?
There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really.
Okay, that's all
No
for now.
problem. Of course. I won't hold you back.
Her gloves. You get the feeling that you need them. You have a dead body to deal with after all.
One more thing. Can I borrow your gloves?
Sure. Keep them. I
Yes.
have another pair.
Thank you. Now, if I press square. Somewhere I have XP that I can use. I have 85 out of 100 before I level up. So we're almost there. You get XP through dialogue. But if I go to my inventory, I can go to clothes, and I can equip these. Nice! Woo! You know, gloves for the dead body. Pigs go home. Thanks. Okay. What's this sign say? Okay. Oh yeah, the whirling in rags. Okay, honestly, there's a lot going on over here, so we're gonna go check out that body first. I feel like we should at least. It's already 11:21. Time moves when you talk to people. So all these conversations I'm having are, you know, what is this?
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing toward the sea. It looks as if it's been reassembled piece by piece, secured and mounted in the air with the aid of numerous ropes and rods.
Who's this?
A silver plaque on the statue's pedestal reads, "I am Philip III, the Squanderer, the greatest of the Philippian kings of Revachol, son of Philip II, the opulent, father of Philip IV, the insane."
Alrighty. Not intellectual enough for that. Oh, who's this transient?
The small, wrinkled woman does not greet you. She nods along to something on her radio. A photograph is clutched in her hands, and there is a warm smile on her face. It's the warmth of a winter night's fire. Maybe she could give you comfort and shelter, some cigarettes and food money. Maybe she's your...
Grandma?
Nothing. Her smile just keeps widening. Her hair is gray like lead.
Damn.
No, this one is a monster in disguise.
Wait,
Snap my fingers in front of her face. But the lieutenant stops me before I can snap.
she's just a distracted old woman. Better to leave her alone.
Why?
Why? I just told you why.
Okay. Sorry. I gotta bum some money off someone. I gotta pay for my hotel room. I don't want to be a hobo cop. Okay, like I said, we're getting we gotta go back. We gotta investigate this body. Sorry, the movement's a little janky. I mean, this game is made for PC, not PlayStation, so forgive my sort of janky movements. Okay. Now this is where the body is, supposedly. Smells like spoiled meat and curdled dairy. A human being decomposed. Some muddy footprints.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
Kind of boots? Visual calculus isn't great. Kind of boots.
Heavy workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails, all over the yard.
Okay. Any other clues? What's this? Once you get oxidizer for some years. Okay. Yeah, what's this?
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
What is this?
It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old shack.
Perception's not high enough for that quite yet. You would think I'd be able to use that pry bar, but maybe not yet. Oh, okay. Now we have 60 cents. Oh. Oh, okay, I took some medicine to heal my morale. I got insulted twice earlier. Hurt my feelings. Oh, magnesium and 20 cents, baby! Someone's trying to grow herbs in this greenhouse. Oh, well. What's this? A kid's ladder is rickety, but still climbable. Okay, that guy's basically naked. Who's this kid?
Kuno's got this!
Oh, it's Kuno! Now we know who Kuno is. The boy throwing rocks at the dead body can't be older than 12.
Oh yeah, Nappa Goofy Kuno!
Okay, I don't want to get banned from YouTube. I don't know what that word means. Hey kid, a word. Police business. A moment of your time, please. I'm not getting police business.
Right in the dick, Kuno! Get him right in the dick!
The children ignore me.
Love it in the dick.
Excuse me?
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
What does that mean? Stop throwing rocks at my crime scene. Stop using slurs at my crime scene. That's not how we do it. Oh, stop throwing rocks. I believe in freedom of speech.
Fuck that! Kuno, yeah!
Whoa! That's okay. Well,
They pay you no heed or pretend not to notice you.
I'm gonna have to beat up some kids right now. Watch this.
Shits himself?
Are you kidding?
The rake, Kuno! You should throw the rake at him, Kuno!
Ah, try it.
The fuck? Does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Kim, what should we do?
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces.
I see what you mean, but we've got a little choice here. Wait, what forces?
You will see.
I will see? Wait, are you kids' siblings?
The fuck are you talking about?
He's calling us Kuno! He says we're fucking each other!
What, okay, that's not, okay. Look, I have questions for you.
Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
I gotta ask, who is Kuno?
Kuno's Kuno, pig?
He points at his own chest with both thumbs.
Kuno. Primal. Violent.
Kuno sounds like something you call a rabid dog. So you refer to yourself in the third person? Sounds like a gang name.
Yeah, Kuno's in a fucking gang. In a bang gang. Kuno bangs for Magie, bangs for Mazda, bangs for Revachol.
He lays the names out there with pride and precision, like cards on a table. Right when he's getting distracted, there's a malevolent hiss behind the fence.
Great.
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you!
The thing behind the fence starts squealing. shrill and violent like a fire alarm.
Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Rape!
Whoa! The sound gets louder as the child shouts at the windows overlooking the yard.
Help! He's got the Kuno, help!
The boy joins in. I'm not doing anything. Just answer the questions.
Help! He's digging his dick out!
Escalate, Kuno! His dick is out! You're afraid!
Yikes.
Pigs in here, Kuno! Somebody, please!
It's full blast now. The wind carries the message far and wide across Montenay. What is this sick charade? Who put you up to this? I'm probably not going to be able to overpower a small child. Don't punch him. It's a bad idea. Who put you up to this? Wait, what is this sick charade?
No!
The boy screams, his
Get
freckled
up,
face
Kuno, you sick fat fuck!
contorted in hideous, uncomfortable laughter. Who put you up to this?
No one. Kuno's doing this because he likes it, pig.
Wow.
This is where Kuno establishes dominance over you.
Well,
Help! The pig's gagging him! Kuno can't speak!
someone put you up to this.
You put him up to this yourself.
Shut up,
You
Kim.
decided to talk to him in the first place.
Listen to your friend.
Kim, did you do this? Okay, no one put you up to this.
Help! The RCM is trying to fuck Kuno in the ass!
Alright, I'm just gonna back off.
Look.
Kuno whispers, even softer than before, vanishing silent.
I know you wanted to hit me.
Vanishingly?
You got that I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up look. The Kuno's dad gets. The murder look. The rage look.
No, or yes, but I didn't act on it. It was just a fantasy. Yes. How do I get back to it? I want to go back to that thought. How do you know that? You can't see my inside my head. Can you read my mind, Kuno? It was just a fantasy.
I know what you thought. I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up. I'm gonna shut that shit down. You know what? You should've, because now
Uh-oh, he's raising his voice again.
you're nothing. You're a joke to Kuno. Kuno laughs at you. King Kuno!
Okay.
Backing up was a bad idea. Now he thinks he's established dominance over you.
Kuno turned you into his prison, bitch! You're gonna be in this shit with Kuno!
Okay.
No, you're not. We can just leave.
Bitch, you're gonna be in this shit with Kuno forever!
The Pippo-headed critter doesn't let him finish. Whatever. Has some questions about the crime scene.
Okay. Kuno is kind to his bitch. Ask your questions, but remember, this changes shit.
Okay.
Click, 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 click!
Okay. So... Oh my gosh, I do not have enough empathy for this kid. Okay, the body, what do you know about it?
Shitload, pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno!
Kim, help me out here. What do we want to know?
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, and the usual.
You have no idea what the usual is. Just ask whatever comes to mind.
Do you know who he was?
Kuno's fuck imp. Kuno uses the fuck imp for target practice.
Okay.
End of conversation. Very strong. You should be this stoic.
Yeah. I think we're done
You're
here.
testing Kuno's patience here.
Get lost!
Yeah, we're done.
Kuno doesn't fucking...
Okay. Jeez. Brutal. Okay, here's a dumpster.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags. There's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case, but still.
Why am I looking at you, trash container? You're just a trash container.
The body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death.
Lieutenant, what do you think could be in there?
Trash, food waste from the cafeteria. They lock these containers to keep the derelicts from flocking in. Could be evidence, too.
Yes, I feel like there's something in there. Then we should open it immediately.
Mm-hmm.
How do we get the lock
We
open?
could try using a pry bar, the one you took from my motor carriage, or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags.
All right.
He probably has one.
Okay, yeah, I'm not strong enough to use the pry bar. Okay. And then what's this? Okay.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth.
Okay.
You seem to be holding your breath.
Yeah, I gotta
A
look
cargo
down.
belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in even through your clenched nostrils.
Oh God, why is that? Why is it so bad?
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's
Okay.
about to blow! Cock's gonna blow, Kuno!
Okay, turn away and leave, I guess. But it doesn't seem right. I guess we can get a key. Am I supposed to hurl? Just puke? So I might have a key.
Can I help you?
Is the trash container out back yours?
Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash con...
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you.
I wonder what this feeling is.
Prod at him and find out.
Rhetoric. Doesn't seem callous to you, guarding even your leftovers from the poor. We need those keys. Doesn't it seem callous to you?
Callous? What are you, Kras Mazov? Almost all establishments in Revachol keep their trash locked. The Whirling in Rags is not special in that regard.
Alright, well, we need those keys.
What do you need them for?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
I've seen something here at the Whirling Rags. A thing I need to talk to you about.
What thing?
I saw a sign above the mess hall. It was reserved for the Union?
Yes, not the whole damn Union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction. They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
Well...
He hates the Union, but grudgingly recognizes its power over him. So he's directing his frustration at you instead. Retaliate.
I don't. I'm simply providing
Shame
a
you gotta
service,
suck up to
or
them.
really facilitating the offering of services to paying customers, and it doesn't matter. I don't have to explain myself to you.
Yeah, he ran out of steam.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info.
How do we find them?
We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even striking men. If not today, then they'll be here tomorrow.
Garrett, I saw a sign that says I can't go into the kitchen. Why can't I go into the kitchen?
What are you, a cook now? That's none of your business.
I have a search warrant. But there may be something pertinent to the investigation in the kitchen.
He wasn't pan-fried. He was lynched. What could the kitchen possibly have to do with... Fine, okay. The kitchen is closed until 1 p.m. because the cook is working. You can snoop around after that, if you must.
Thank you.
What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
Okay. Talk to Sylvie. She left because of me, not you.
Wait, what? But what about the bird? Yes, the bird. I found it lying on the floor with a broken wing the morning she left.
She didn't break it, I did. I threw it against the wall.
You broke the skewer!
Yikes. His face is flushed with emotions. A rash covers his neck.
I assure you it was him.
It's as if he can't decide whether to be angry or relieved that it was you. Again.
Why on earth did you have to break the skewer?
It's a mystery. You tell me, I just break things the way I am. Maybe you have a vendetta against it?
I can't believe it. I was so sure it was Sylvie. Even worse, I thought she was trying to send me a message. Symbol of hope and all.
That bird ain't no symbol of hope. It's a menace and a traitor.
Yeah.
All right. Did she say anything else? About me, you know? Did she say anything about me?
She was flattered, it's just bad timing. She said you're nice, but also her employer. I mean, come on, the power vertical here. No, we didn't really talk about, she was flattered, it was just bad timing.
I should give her a call then.
The man doesn't know what to say. He wipes his brow and stares at the camera.
Thanks, I guess. Was there anything else you wanted, or...
We leveled up!
Or can you give him a moment? Somehow you realize this is not going to net you any professional discounts. Already he's reverting back to defensive.
By the way, I'm going to sing karaoke here.
Absolutely out of the question.
Excuse me?
You wait and see, cafeteria manager.
Yeah.
Absolutely in the question.
Yeah.
First we find a sad banger. Yeah. Then we sing this place to shit.
Yeah. Alright, well, goodbye, Garrett. Gart? I don't know. I'm not that French. Okay. Now we got keys. We can check out the mysteries of the dumpster. Let's see. Okay.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags.
Let's open the padlock with the key.
With a well-oiled crack, the lock pops open. It should now be possible to simply raise the lid.
Okay.
Don't. Maybe you shouldn't.
Didn't I just have a premonition that there's something in there?
There is, but you won't like it.
What?
Sweat forms on your brow. Your hand is still on the lid.
Let's open the lid.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
Hey, my badge might be in there.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
Look under the boxes of the carton, search the food waste, pick up the rags. Guess we'll just go in order.
You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar.
Oh.
A box falls into pieces in your hands. Baptiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below. And turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however.
Let's pick up the rags.
Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers.
Hell yeah.
As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air.
Ah, these were probably his pants.
The victim's clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay.
Okay.
Drop them in here, officer.
Black plastic bag marked with evidence in his pocket.
Guitar marked.
Bag the
blue jeans.
trousers.
Pocket empty. Or empty. He wore them with a belt, too. A white belt. The loops appear stretched, but
He looks into the
the
container.
belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here.
Okay.
Something slimy catches your eye.
Let's reach for it, baby.
A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
Ugh.
This is a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more?
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. A yellow old mug that catches your eye. But other than that...
A thrown-out towel, a mug, that's all.
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force.
Kuno. Yeah, we need to ask the kids who put them here. You think someone from the Whirler may have been involved, maybe?
Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash. The lid was locked, and his establishment had the key.
It's true.
It's just a small loose thread.
We need to ask the kids who put them here.
The fuck's he on about? Kids? You hear that, Kuno? He thinks you're an infant or something.
See?
Yeah, those kids might be a lost cause.
The lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container.
Let's search the food waste.
It's just organic waste, cold and slimy on your hands. Apple and potato peels, mostly. Unidentified sludge, and the occasional chicken bone thrown. Nothing. It's nothing. Nothing more to see here.
Fine.
What's this?
What?
A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something.
Wait, is that my badge?
Something larger. A clipboard. A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes, written in a man's handwriting.
That's me, baby.
Officer, is that your paperwork?
I don't know what this is.
It is. Look, the plastic has
Yes!
the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form in there.
A miserable-looking slip of paper sticks to the board.
If you don't mind my asking, how could you have let your paperwork end up in the trash?
Must have been cramping my style. It has a foreboding quality to it. Maybe I needed to lose it for the great bloodletting to begin. I think I didn't want to be a cop anymore. That's why I tried to finish my cop life down the toilet or flush. Or let's not talk about it right now. I'll be honest with him.
Well,
Try to flush it down the toilet. Well, he doesn't know what to say.
His eyes express a rare condolence. Then he picks it up.
lucky we found it. You should take stock of what remains, just to be sure some has not made it into the hands of the RCM's adversaries. Organized crime and the like. There might have been police secrets in your notes.
Alright, I'll do it.
It would also not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Now, tell me what your eagle eyes see. Or are we finished?
Some items, such as the ledger you found, are interactable. Go to your inventory and select the Interact tab to read your paperwork.
The mug. I'm getting the mug too.
You pick out a broken mug with an oddly racist depiction of the yellow man frolicking in saffron.
An antique?
Only in its social sensibility.
Take the mug. The lieutenant briefly glances at the mug and returns his sight to the trash.
You've acquired an interactable item. Investigate this item further by going to the Interact tab in your inventory.
Okay, let's close this lid.
The container sounds a muffled gong.
Okay.
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all.
Hey, so we've been monitoring you internally.
What?
And now we know your Copo type.
Wait, what are capo types?
Yes. Guess what's yours?
Cool cop, some kind of weapon cop? Sorry cop? I'm sorry, I'm not sure. I'm sorry you had to monitor me. Cool cop.
No, you're the sorry cop.
Oof,
The
I
cop
knew it.
who's sorriest. Let's make it official then, shall we?
Alright.
Huge lack of enthusiasm going on in here.
Okay, but what are the other capo types? Won't the other capo types be jealous? I'm sorry, just opt in. You know, actually, I'm not sorry. I changed my mind. They should be sorry. What are the other capo types?
What?
Be
Jealous of the sorry cop? I think they'll be fine. Don't worry. They'll be super, super fine. It'll be totally okay. You can dual capo type from sorry to anything.
Okay, but what are the other capo types?
Oh, you know. Apocalypse, Superstellar, the Advanced Interesting Cop, Liquid Shadow Cop. But you're too sorry to say those things. So, here we go?
You know, I'm not sorry.
No, you don't. Come on. You'll be back to saying sorry in 2 minutes. Stop wasting time and begin the repentance.
Alright, fine.
Of course you are. It's okay. See if you can get something out of this, like info. Or maybe every time you say you're sorry, you get $1 million.
Well, that'd be cool. Okay, so interactable item, huh? Alright, so I can level up. How do I level up? X? No! Revert. Or revert triangle. Okay. Okay. Not hunches and get feelings, dreams in waking life. Hold yourself together, keep your morale up. Understand others, work your mirror neurons. I gotta go with intellect, though, I feel like. Conceptualization. See art in the world, reconstruct crime scenes. Make laws of physics work for the law. Honestly, I probably shouldn't level anything up until I get to a situation where I, know what to level up. So we'll just hold off for now. For instance, this body over here. I need to level up. What is it?
He still is, looking
Endurance?
right through you with his white eyes.
Yeah. So this one. So if I level it up, bam. Okay.
There he still is, looking right
Only
through
28%,
you with
so
his white eyes.
Not looking good. Let's interact with some of the items in the inventory. Tools, flashlight, pry bar, chain cutters. Close, item, and interact. So, got my paperwork, my damaged ledger. This is a ledger you found in the trash, full of notes written in a man's dense cursive. Have a closer look. Maybe it can be salvaged to start keeping notes on the case. Okay, triangle
It's
to
the
interact.
letter you found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
Well, that's neither here nor there. Anything else?
There's a piece of toilet paper, or is it cleaning tissue? No, it's toilet paper, desperately sticking to the back of the blue plastic clipboard.
Okay.
It's a metaphor for you.
Yeah, we get it.
Below the pathetics, terror. Do not look into its blue heart.
Smell the ledger.
The acidic stench of rotting food is rubbed off on the cellulose. It now forms the base of the experience. This base surrounded by a faint air of spoiled meat, the stuff of death itself, and then sprinkled liberally with the citrus zest of toilet cleaner.
Well, let's inspect the toilet
It's
paper.
just toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard. You can take it off if you want.
Maybe it's kitchen tissue? They look exactly the same.
If you want it to be kitchen tissue, it can be kitchen tissue.
Ah.
It's not, though. It's toilet paper.
Okay, fine. Take it off.
Still wet, the toilet paper, I mean kitchen tissue, sorry, peels off the plastic easily. All you have to do is shake it off your finger, and voila, the ledger now looks marginally better.
Inspect the clip.
An aluminium block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together. A regular pencil, the tip worn down to nothing, has been attached to the clip.
Let's run our fingers across it.
The surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence. You don't know how you didn't notice it before.
Lieutenant, is this one of those hologram watermarks you mentioned?
What? Yes, halogen watermark used for adding information to RCM property.
Interesting. What kind of information?
It depends. Aside from an anti-counterfeiting stamp, mine has my station number and address. The information varies by date of issue.
Ooh, I might have my address on there.
How many years you've been on the force, he's thinking. It'll have that.
How can I read it?
Any capable light with the right wavelength will do.
Like,
all
for
RCM
example,
vehicles have had lights designed to reveal halogen watermarks. Mine too.
Sweet.
This means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on.
All right.
Okay.
While a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clipboard in your hand, it's a sorry sight.
Well, let's browse the white papers.
They're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol, and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered, with faint red lines, forming short paragraphs. Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files, commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
What is in there? What are they about?
Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate, due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases, undertaken, not completed, mind you.
There was a mention of a naming convention here.
Yes, it appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins. Yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name.
Oh my. And they're written in capital letters, too.
Yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Another, The Square Bullet Hole Murders. Another yet, The Unsolvable Case. Others appear more light-hearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location, and the murder at the hookah parlor. Even the rare article-free collapsing tenement. Murder features prominently throughout. You like this grimy murdering, don't you? It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close.
Okay, Kim, my cases appear to employ some kind of naming convention.
You mean the alphanumeric? Officer, precinct, time of arrival at the scene?
No, I mean a non-numeric one with titles.
Oh, you mean the titular? Yes, well, so do I. In our defense, almost everyone in the RCM does.
Oh, why is that?
It's a holdover from the early days of the RCM, right after the revolution, when the organization had little idea how to do things. It persists in an unofficial capacity. Officers use these titles to refer to their work among themselves.
I seem to have named a case the Square Bullet Hole Murders.
Again, in your defense, I seem to have named one The Man with the Hole in His Head. That was a real person. His death was real. Still, I named it that, to amuse myself. I pray his loved ones never find out. Rail spiked through the head.
What happened to him?
He died. It was a workplace accident.
Jeez. Okay, I'm going to count the pages. I have to open an official case as their room.
There is, for precisely one more.
Nice.
15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish.
Let's commit to paper.
The tasks you've completed flow out of the pen in a brash freehand similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily. It's almost robotically simple. A language developed for mental rigor and simplicity. Inspect the victim's body. Interview the cafeteria manager.
Let me cross out the ones I finished already.
A satisfying slash sounds across the paper. You're done, it seems to say. And you, and you.
Yeah.
Things to be done and things already done. The composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for a detective of the citizens' militia. Now all that remains is to name the case.
Lieutenant, have you by any chance named our case?
No, actually. Any ideas?
The Hanged Man. The Furies are at home in the mirror. The Setting Sun. Shit on a stick. Actually, I don't have one. Let's go with the Hanged Man, obviously.
Great. That's great. That's actually what I was thinking too. The Hanged Man. Good, strong name. We have a very good name for the case now. I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man. It's good we sorted this out.
Another 30 XP. I'm pretty good at this game. What can I say? I'm done inspecting these. Close case files.
You don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your nose now.
Let's browse the yellow papers.
In the back, you see thin, translucent copy paper. Some neon yellow, some bright red, all covered in boxes, like marching armies. These look like official forms, waiting to be filled out.
What types of forms are there?
3. The topmost are misconduct fines. The middle ones are station calls. And the bottommost are field autopsy forms. Each is easy enough to make sense of.
Misconduct fine?
A monetary penalization ranging from 20 to 250 real. Severe cases allow for 1,000 real, but that requires special paperwork. The details of issuing these fines are spread out over the rest of the fields.
Nice. Maybe I can hit somebody with that. Get the money to pay for my hotel room.
These are quite
Station
sinister
call.
in turn. They give a date and time for the person to appear at the specified precinct police station. Below the call are the criminal charges you risk by not appearing.
And field autopsy?
A dozen pages of thin copy paper, bright red in color. You see the parameters of a deceased human form waiting to be filled in. Age, sex, condition of internal organs.
Great.
Color of the irises, predation marks, condition of sexual organs.
Jeez. Alright.
Yes, all that remains now is to fill those forms and hand them to people. Fines for wrongdoers, interview requests for bad guys, and field autopsies to dead guys.
Right.
What delicious power hid within this pathetic mess. You feel better.
Okay.
The rest of the stinking cellulose is much worse for wear. Being sandwiched between the board and the rest of the paperwork must have spared the fragile copier paper.
Well, let's look at the clipboard.
It's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with. The edges are rounded, however. The U4 size board feels thick and heavy in your hand. Light shimmers on its wet surface. On the back you see the embossed letters, RCM.
What'd you say the color was?
Blue.
Okay.
The blue heart. Don't look into it.
Wait. Okay. Shake the ledger.
Something rattles inside. ever so lightly. Is there a hidden compartment?
Let's peek inside.
The plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it is not see-through. You cannot see to its center.
Well, how would I open it?
With your hands, you four-sized pages hang from the clip screwed to the top of the board.
Okay. -1 for lonesome long way home. This is a white check. You may retry it. Okay. But this one... And I may retry this one too. Okay. Alright, let's try it. Hey!
The two sides of the board appear slightly misaligned, like a drawer that's come off its slides. If you bend the plastic on your knee slowly, the slides snap back into place. It should be possible to just,
Slide the drawer open.
Without resistance or sound, the two panels move against each other. The compartment is now open.
Okay, what's inside?
2 ticket stubs and a handmade postcard.
Jeez, okay, let's pick up the ticket stubs.
2 octopuses are smiling, reaching their tentacles toward each other in the colored pencil drawings. The tickets permit access to the zoo in Revachol East. The aquarium costs extra. These let you go there, too.
Nice. Let's pick those. Oh, wait, we already got them. Okay. Fucking kill yourself, asshole? What?
The words just crossed your mind somehow.
Who are they for? Or Blink? Who are they for?
Who do you think? You.
Yeah. Okay, let's pick up the card.
Thin wax paper has been glued to a piece of cardboard. Sounds like leaves rustling when you pick it up. You see violet flowers, floral patterns, patches of glue.
Let's smell it first.
It smells of chewing gum, apricot flavored.
Okay.
A touch of cinnamon, the end of summer. You think the label says tutti frutti.
Let's open it.
Familiar handwriting lines the inside of the card. Looped, round letters in a woman's hand. Harry, it begins. You're already reading. I wanted to write you a letter so you can read it when you wake up. Maybe it will make you happy.
My name's Harry?
Throw it away, please.
But it will make me happy.
A merciful wind blows in from the bay of Revachol, dusting the ground at your feet and raising newspapers far away. You feel the card slipping into it.
Let's go.
What? Hold on to it. Wait, what was that?
Frisson covers your entire body. A feeling of cold. A persistent chill.
I'm reading that card.
Your hands shake, holding onto it. Every morning when I step out and you're asleep behind me, it says, I find a little piece of sadness in me. I carry it in my chest, down Voyager Road. Every step I take, it grows. By the time I reach the fuel station, it has filled me entirely. I step onto the light rail and look back. Sparks fall from the bow collector. I know it will be like this until late afternoon, when I get off the 42 and walk back to you.
Keep reading.
You. Every step I take will get lighter. It almost makes me run. Sometimes I do. I can't believe I met you. I can't believe the happiness I feel with you. You have a vast, vast soul, and I will always, always, always come back to it.
Aww. Keep reading.
Kisses, kisses, kisses. You feel the air sucked out of your lungs and the blood sucked out of your head. Everything around you gets dark. Small white dots appear.
Whoa.
You feel the ledger slip from your hand.
No!
No. Hold on.
Hold on.
To what? There's nothing.
Detective, is everything all right?
Fall sideways. Yikes. Wait, did I just die?
There is nothing.
Okay. Well, thanks for watching. Stream's over. I'll be back.